Welcome to the Catholic Apostolate Center's blogcast series. Today's episode is titled Discernment, Day to Day and Lifelong, written by Christian Bordak-Roseman and read by Meg Ferguson. Brother Vincent Pelletier says, "To discern is to open ourselves to God, revealing God's self to us. It results in making decisions within the context of a personal relationship with God, nourished regularly by prayer. It is a search to understand more clearly." The popularity of the word discernment seems to have skyrocketed in Catholic circles in recent years. Discernment has always been linked to discerning one's lifelong vocation to married, single, or religious life. Discernment has also been linked, especially recently, to more short-term decisions, such as what to study in college, what job to accept, and even more mundane choices within one's daily life. Many times, young people, myself included for many years in the past, want to tackle the question of lifelong discernment head on, determining their vocation as quickly as possible. This, however, cuts off the central aspect of discernment, which is a lifelong personal relationship with God. Instead of looking at discernment from the top down, one must examine their daily life, decisions, and prayer life to allow God to show them the path to their lifelong vocation. When I was in college, I was racked by pressure to determine my lifelong vocation to either married, single, or religious life. At the time, I understood that the heart of discernment was taking decisions to God in my prayer life. But all I could focus on was finding the result. In reality, the way to go about discernment is to maintain constant communication with God, to consistently acknowledge His holy presence in your life, and to bring your day-to-day life into your prayers. God presents Himself to us through innumerable ways on any given day, and a cornerstone of prayer is noticing Him there. If, however, you were like me in college, worrying about the final result instead of actionable next steps, it is easy to miss God and lose out on quality discernment. It is only through regular prayer that God can reveal Himself clearly to us. Prayer has the power to make sense of the chaos that rules our lives in the 21st century. A meditation or examine in the morning or evening can lead one to see God's personal actions daily and enable us to bring God into our lives more actively. Retreats, whether a day-long, weekend-long, or self-paced at-home retreats, can allow us to break down the longer stints of our lives and see God's presence and reorient us for larger decisions that might be facing us. Once I realized that my larger vocation questions were not going to be answered unless I discerned daily, it allowed me to become more attuned with God and deepen my prayer life. I began to see how God was strengthening me as a girlfriend, fiancée, and now wife, to support and be supported by my now husband. Additionally, by focusing my prayer on the daily actions of my studying and student teaching internships, and being the best teacher I could be, I was able to see how God works in and through me in my career. This realization enabled me to be confident in a career decision that was not something I would have considered when I was beginning my undergraduate experience. As many have said before, God rarely comes to us in beatific visions with clear instructions on how to live our lives for Him. Instead, Jesus comes to us through people and events around us, hoping to guide us along the way of life. Discernment is looking for trail markers that Jesus leaves for us. We are looking to understand the roadmap He laid out for us.